fucking annoying. It's literally just stopped my video again, mid fucking flow. I'm gonna have to tie these together somehow. So, yeah, and so, again, I'm open to anything. I guess I do have a leg in the race in a way, in case there's a repeat of, like, witch burnings and persecutions, with this new sort of, oblivion, that is being created by us collectively as a humanity, like the chaos that's going on now and the build-up, really makes me think about some things that Terence McKenna talked about this transcendental object at the end of time. Yeah, anyway, so back to, did I mention James True's videos? I must have. So in his last few videos, I just think they're so important. I'm going to link them below. If anybody's interested, please watch. But he's really going deeply into concepts like reptilians, and his last video is called About the Reptilians. And he goes into, it's all about the Trinity, you know, the id, the super ego and the ego, and the three parts of the brain, the reptilian brain, and then the mammalian brain, and then the human brain, the neocortex on the outside, and how these are shown to us in different myths. And he was using Hermes Trismegistus as an example to show in the video prior. But anyway, so yeah, so this idea that we are creating everything ourselves. We create our own realities, right? I'm going way off track. So I had this crazy experience, had these downloads, and straight away, I felt like we were living in a simulation, like a holographic multiverse. And things were so strange, and I really tangibly noticed for a few weeks while I was up in this really high vibration / psychosis, not grounded whatsoever. But I noticed how I was literally creating my reality in real time, be that good or bad. And I really fucked a few things up at that time, which I've learned from now, but through my own distorted perception and through just flipping from one side to the other and still using duality and finger pointing and blame. Anyway, I think it goes further and deeper, and James True's videos were really great for me, because I was just so on board with it all. Just the idea of, he calls it the lack of witness, that makes us throw the evil onto an egregore. I hope I'm sort of summing it up in a way that's right, or kind of what he was on about, and I hope I'm not just butchering it. But the way I sort of understood what he was saying was that these different parts of our own psyche are always working in tandem, and it just depends how much control of our own joystick we have, you know, consciously or unconsciously. And thinking back to my life now, it's like every sort of stage of my progress has been a deeper peel back into my own bullshit, and it's never been because of finger pointing. I might have come to the revelation from the finger pointing, but it's always shown me my own control, my own part in that, my responsibility, you know, for it. And I think this is such a big thing, this complete denial of our own demons, our own darkness that we have within us, and how then we, you know, we have to throw that energy elsewhere. We have to put that darkness elsewhere. So many people choose themes like reptilians or NPCs or clones or Illuminati or, you know, whatever, Jews or blah, 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 whatever. And it's this demonizing, and I feel like we're coming to this point in the collective consciousness of humanity that there's such denial. There's like this big fucking hole, this big chasm of denial of our own shadow, that we've created these huge egregores, these huge demons. So I was thinking about it like that. I think it's really helpful to always just try and throw it all back inside rather than just externalizing these things, be it, you know, an idea that strokes our ego and puffs smoke up our arse like we're a starseed from the Pleiades, or, you know, the other ideas like, you know, whatever, what's it, the Queen's lizard or whatever, you know, they're just ideas, and we can only perceive these ideas at a certain point of awareness within our own consciousness. And James True is talking about how comfortable you are with that that fear, that egregore, that idea or whatever, that allows you to perceive more. And yeah, and I feel like in perceiving more, you realize that it's you that is animating the ether. So yeah, this video that I was gonna do, which didn't upload, was entitled, How Deeply Do We Animate the Ether? Like, how much control do we have over the apparition, the spirit, the vision, the demon, the fear, the dupe stay or whatever, you know, the perception of darkness within ourselves, and collectively what that is going to create, and like how kind of worrisome it actually is when collectively, you know, we're at such a strange point in our weakness of mind. You know, I feel like obviously the last 2 years is a great example of how the mass psychosis has worked, but yeah, these forces are our own and we animate them. So whether that be in the idea of these demons or ETs of good and bad, or angels and demons, whatever it is, these ideas, we animate them through our collective consciousness because of our denial, our lack of witness, of awareness, of ultimate responsibility in self creating that. I was just wondering, you know, if there's anything to this. And I know I'm in a minority with this. I really do feel like, and the other thing is, it's like, I don't deny anybody's experience either. Like, personally, I've never seen an alien. I've not been abducted. I've had strange, what you could use the word alien to describe, consciousness that appears to be coming from outside of myself when I've been on psychedelics, but still no sort of nothing that is, aside from that mystical experience that one night in March, I've had nothing that has led me to believe that there are demons or anything like that, or you know, anything that's waiting there dark, ready to suck you loose or whatever like that. And I think a lot, and if not all of it, is your belief in these things. So because I've never been like a science fiction person or a technological type person, in fact I feel the opposite, maybe that's why I cannot perceive an alien. I will not animate an alien in the way that maybe some other people do in the ether. But whatever is animating the ether, whether that's in normal day life, you know, manifested in relationships and just your normal drama of the day to day, or in spiritual or mystical experience, I feel like we are behind it quite a lot. And it's not to take away the magic or the mysticism of anything. In fact, it's kind of even more beautiful because, like, we are painting the picture ourselves. Yeah, but I feel like we're at this point now where there's this trend of denial and demonizing and such fear and paranoia that we're creating these horrendous demons and monsters and egregores, and everything is illusionary, and we humans are doing it, you know. Like, ultimately, we just want to be aiming for individuation, complete sovereignty and responsibility, and taking control of the joystick and steering our ship in a beautiful way. Yeah, I've just got so many thoughts right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. I think if a longer video than this is not going to load, so I'm going to leave it now, and hopefully the inspiration won't die. But I wanted to talk about Jordan Peterson, Michaela Peterson, Joe Rogan, Cain and Abel. I wanted to talk about lots of things, and I feel like they all interweave, and that's why it's annoying that I can't get a long video on now. Bastard. Anyway, hopefully that made sense. But I was saying to Mark, it's like, although I always feel like I should stop my ramblings, write things down and try and be concise, it's like, I don't think I'm here to be concise. I think I'm just here to be myself, and I think that's what everyone else is. And so, yeah, 11/11. Bye-bye.